Okay, so this is all of the stuff I got from Thursday and Friday of last week. It's now Monday. This bag is from a thrift that was open near one of the bins, and we just hit it up after we went to the bins one day. So all this stuff is 2 days worth of stuff, and it's actually at a different bins in Washington that I've been going to compared to the normal one because I've been getting way more stuff, as you guys can tell. I think I'm just gonna highlight the cool noteworthy pieces because it's a lot of stuff and I want to get to listing it soon. So yeah, let's jump into the haul portion. Yo, what's up guys? Let's get into the haul portion of the video. Like I said, I've been going to a new bins in Washington, and this is 2 days worth of stuff, and this isn't even everything. I just picked out kind of the best pieces, so let's get into it. We're gonna start off with the accessories. So this guy was a throwback from someone, and based on the front, it's like, what is this? I think this is supposed to be like Goofy, and the only reason I say that is because it's Goofy's hat coat. So maybe this is him expressing his frustration with Mickey or something, I don't know, but it's made in USA, I'm guessing 90s, and it's super clean too. Someone threw it back, so I had to pick it up. We got a booty Chanel, bootleg Chanel, no serial number or anything, like that's the only thing on the inside, it just says Chanel, so definitely booty, but still really cool. It's kind of like almost bluish. You can kind of tell it's kind of like bluish, like navy blue, but still sick. Probably try to sell this on Instagram. I don't know. I've sold these before for like 20, 30 bucks, so still worth picking up. So now we have a lot of tees. I'm going to go through them kind of quick. I got this. This is probably like early 2000s Chevrolet classic cars tee. Got two like Y2K shirts, and I got this one out of Thrift actually that we hit after the bins. It's just so wild. It's like a baby, and it says Y2K Las Vegas. It says welcome to the new millennium, baby 2000. I don't know why there's a baby there, but okay. It's on like an old Delta blank, size XL. It was 99 cents, but I think it was 30% off. Another year 2000 shirt. This is a Disney World shirt, 2000. It says celebrate the future hand in hand. This was passed off. My homie Zach gave it to me because he knew I could sell it on Depop. It's just a silver tag, so like early 2000s, size large. Nike spell out and little swoosh check right there. This one's kind of cool. It's like flowers, and then it says self-heal, and it has like the scientific name or whatever of the flowers, and then it's like a little herbs and massage place, and I think it's dated 1995, so I just thought this was cool. I know like some herb like witchy person will want it. Salem sportswear size XL Mariners tee, says my oh my, Miracle Mariners 1995. Every time I show my dad like vintage Mariner stuff I find, he gets hella pissed off because apparently they really suck now, but I had to pick this up. It says Bud Jet Sports Tour, and then the back has this really big cool graphic, Bud Jet Sports Tour 1996 tour, which is really colorful. It's on an all sport blank too, so love this tag. This is a good tag to look for. Girls Kick Butt shirt, which they most definitely do. Single stitched. I have no idea what this is for. It's like a sports tee, I think, size XL, but the colors are really cool. Had to grab it. This is like a cutoff, single stitched, Cancun, Mexico. Just the colors are super sick, like super summery. Had to grab it. Another thing about this bins too, this like new one I've been going to, is like if someone had their first experience at this bins, they would kind of, I think, understand why it would be like an outlet, because literally everything I got is stained. And like normally my main bins I go to, it's not really like that. Like you still get stuff that's stained and stuff, but it's like almost like everything that is here like is stained, and that's why it's here, which is fine. I can clean them all out or sell them with stains, and like I'll still be able to sell it, but like everything is stained, like almost everything is stained. So this is a vintage polo Ralph Lauren polo, and it has the little like P crest on a pocket here. It's like a cream color, but it still like has some stains, so I'm gonna have to clean it up, but it's like really lightweight, so I thought I'd pick it up, size XL. This Cabo San Lucas Baja Mexico tank with like a big print on it, single stitched, size large, front and back little print, pretty stained up, but still it's tank top season, so I thought I'd grab it to throw it on Depop. Windows Server 2003 Windows XP like promo shirt, which is really cool. I've been finding a lot of tech tees recently. It's a size large, and yeah, so just like an early 2000s kind of like tech tee, you know, Microsoft promo tee. This one I thought was cool enough to mention. It's just like a USA versus Costa Rica football soccer shirt, single stitched, size medium, just cool graphic. This was honestly probably one of the best things I found besides that Curious George, which you guys saw in previous clips, but I already sold it, so I'm not gonna be showing it off. I sold it for 32 shipped to a homie. I was really surprised they didn't go for more, because it's like on the Cronies tag, it's Curious George. Like I thought it was kind of like a little untapped market, but no, there were like a few on eBay for like 30. So still really cool though. But this is for sure the best thing I found in a single piece probably. It's this 1993 NBA Finals. It is the Phoenix Suns versus the Chicago Bulls championships. It's on a trench size XL blank. And I saw this exact shirt, new with tags, sell for like 80, and then I saw a used one sell for like 45. This one is like pretty stained. It has some discoloration, as you guys can see. So I'm gonna have to clean it up, but I still think I'll be able to get like 40 bucks or so for it. Now these next like 20 shirts, basically, I'm gonna try to go through them pretty quick, are all like run shirts, like marathon shirts, and they're from the late 80s to early 90s, and they're all kind of just central to like Washington, like Olympia, Aberdeen, that kind of stuff. So I thought they were cool enough to just show. I got them all in one bin, and most of them were stacked together. Like I'd pull out like 12 tees and just put them in the cart, and then I realized they were all just kind of like run marathon shirts. So how to show them off. These are nothing special. I think like the coolest ones I could maybe get 20 bucks or so, but still like throwing these on my Depop for like 10, 15 shipped, and I got them all in one bin, like, and it took me like 2 minutes to grab like 20 of these shirts. Like I'm still gonna be making a decent amount of money from them. So this one is just a Monsanto Festival of People fun run. This one is from 88. Mount Hood one, I believe. Yeah, Mount Hood, Hood to Coast Relay 91. The graphics kind of cool. It like wraps to the back, so I thought that was cool. This one is on an old Screen Stars blank. It's a long sleeve. It is a Don James half marathon like finisher, and then it just has like the sponsors on the back and the sleeves. There were a few cool like colorful ones. So this one's like a lime green, and it is a Dugan's 7th annual Ocean Shores run from 1991. Like I said, I was just picking these up because the colors were cool, and they're gonna be like an easy, like minimum like $10 ship shirt. Like I'm sure someone would want that. This one is a Harbo run. I think that's how you say it. Harbo run, like fun run. Also has like sleeve hits on it, nothing on the back. This one is really cool. It's an XL long sleeve. It's an Aberdeen Hokum Parks department. I really love the graphic. The like neon colors are really, really cool. This one's from 1992. This one is another like Mount Hood one. It says Hood to Coast Relay 1989. Here's another Aberdeen, another size XL. I showed this one already. I got 2 of these. This one is pretty stained up, but it's on a Nike white tag, size XL. It's like really stained up actually, as you can see right here, and like on the back. Another Mount Hood, Hood to Coast 1997, and the back hit is really cool. I really like that graphic. This one I think is another long sleeve Capital City Marathon. So this is going to be like Olympia 1993. So just cool little graphics. Harbo Run, however you say this, Harbo Run. This one's kind of cool. 2 of these Dugan's 5th annual. These are from 1989. So I got 2 of these long sleeves. Here's the second one. Cherry Street Fun Run. I believe this is from the 80s also. Cool little graphic. This one is a 1996 River Run. Just a little map right there. Long sleeve on this really nice Best Fruit of the Loom tag. And the 2 final ones are probably my favorite ones. This one's probably my favorite one I got. So this one is a Mount Rainier to the Pacific Relay. This is from 1991. I just love those colors. The colors are just super, super nice. So this is one I think I could probably get like 20 bucks for. And this one too also has to be cleaned pretty well, but this one is another Mount Rainier one, and the graphic is just like really, really cool. So those are probably ones I think I could get at least like $20 for. And then one last tee. This one is it's called Vintage Motocross. I'm not sure if they just like race older motocross bikes or something, but it's like a Tales from the Crypt rip-off comic is what I think this is. Like front and back. I just thought it was cool enough to pick up. There are a few other tees in the bins, but this was like the coolest one, so I just picked it up. Anything like racing or motocross is really good on Depop, so I thought I'd grab it. We are on to the second stack out of 3, and this is a handmade like floral button up. This is actually really cool. Like now that I'm looking at it more, my Bin's mom, aka Abby, found this and handed it to me. Actually contemplated if I really wanted it or not, but now like looking at it, like especially through the camera, like this is really sick. I'm glad I picked it up. Again, super big like Golf LaFear, like Tyler the Creator vibes. So yeah, this is probably an easy at least 20-25 bucks on Depop. 2 of these like new age Tommy Hilfiger polos, but they're just sick because they have like a lot of branding and logoing on them. So I thought I'd pick them up. Probably at least like 20 bucks on each of them. I got this one also. So pretty cool. So this one, I thought this was Burberry. Because it looks like Burberry, right? Like it has the Burberry, like, and I was like, cool, this is Burberry. Cloud World. Cloud World. Cloud World. I got this Christian Dior tie. I normally don't pick up ties or anything, but I like that it has the little Dior embroidery right there on it. It's really clean. It's just like a black kind of like silk mixed tie. And then this is like one of the weirdest bootlegs I've ever seen. This is the collar. That's all I'm gonna say. This is the collar. It's like a shawl like collar. I don't know, but it is a Chanel bootleg in a Gucci colorway. So this is the Gucci colors, the red, green, and black, but it's like Chanel logos. And shout out Cascadia Vintage, my boy Andy. He found this and he didn't want it, so he gave it to me. I was like, dude, hell yeah, I'll take this. It's super weird. All right, now I have a little sweater haul. Definitely not the time of year for sweaters, but they were just too cool to pass, so I had to grab all these. Started off with this like floral all over print one. It's like a wool mix. So yeah, I'm still posting these on Depop, and I've surprisingly like been selling every like sweater I've been putting up. So still really cool and worth picking up. Now these next ones, I basically found all in the same area, like all in the same bins together. So here's this first one. It's just like a color blocked vintage sweater. Sir William is the brand, size large. I just love the colors, like aquaberry colorway. Very, very cool. Probably put it on Depop for at least like $20. And then all these are more like thicker knit sweaters. Most of them are the same brand. This one is not though, but yeah, they're all just like striped like this. So this one is blue and green. This one is blue and green and white. This one is the best one. It's like blue and pink and white. Reminds me of like bubble gum or something. Super cool. Got another blue one, but it's like a lighter blue and then a navy blue and then white. This is the last one. It's like another like lighter blue and then a navy blue with big stripes separating. But yeah, I got all those like really close to each other. And I think per sweater on Depop, it can at least get like 25 bucks. So I was pretty stoked on that little haul. There's another sweater I got. It's like a crew neck sweater. This one I didn't really know if I wanted to get, but I just thought it was kind of cool because it's like the Olympic Corrections Center. So yeah, defund the police. This one is cool. Also, it's like a Y2K Nike. It's like a fleece material, and then this is like track pant material. It's hard to describe, with like an embossed like jelly logo. Like it's just super early 2000s vibes. Okay, last little stack. So let's get into these Diadora track pants. They're like soccer pants. And I was actually kind of surprised when I looked these up. I was like, oh, I've never really found like Diadora like ever. And I like just kind of like heard of this brand recently. Surprised to find that these go for like at least like $30 on eBay. So pick those up. Got two little just essential 90s, 80s windbreakers. This one is like lime and pink. And then this one is like pink and purple, blue and white. It's like more of like a ski one. Has like some shoulder pads in there, but still cool enough to pick them up. I've sold things like these on my Depop before for like 25, 30 bucks. This one is like a sleeper piece. This is way sicker than it needs to be. So this is a Winnie the Pooh hoodie, but look at, it's navy blue, but then with cut and sew white sleeves. And then look at the hood, look at the inner. It's like plaid. This is hard. Honestly, like this is a really, really sick piece. Pooh Bear spell out, like little pocket right here. Honestly, I'll probably list this on my Depop for like maybe 35, but this is a sleeper piece. Like this is really sick. This also probably is competing for the Bulls for like the best singular piece I got. So it's this Portland Blazers embroidered crew neck, and it's has the little officially licensed NBA product patch right here. And it's on this old Hanes heavyweight. I know this is like 90s, like early 90s. I saw vintage like Blazers crew necks going for like 40, 50 bucks. So this was a really good find. Big Nike logo hoodie. Actually had this exact hoodie in red, but this is like a lime green one, and I sold the red one for I think 25 or 30. And my last few pieces are motocross pieces. And I've said it before, motocross stuff like this sells really well on Depop because kids just want like really big graphic, like bold statement pieces. So yeah, this was a throwback from someone. It's kind of long actually, but this was like a throwback from someone, and I think on Depop I can at least get like 20 bucks for it. These pants, they're like riding pants. I've had these exact pants before, these exact same ones, and I sold them on my Depop for like 35 bucks. I still remember it because I found the other ones in the bins like months and months ago, and yeah, I just found these ones. And then the last pair is just another pair of riding pants, and these are kind of like purple and blue and white. So that was 2 days worth of being at the bins. And like I said, it's Monday right now, so this whole week I'm going to the bins, so I'm gonna have a lot more bins content for you guys. I'm really stoked on all my finds recently. Like it's been really consistent, so I've been able to bring in a lot of stuff for my store. Also right now, for the past like week or so, I've been a suggested seller on Depop again, which is so sick. So basically what made me want to get into reselling full-time was I was a suggested user last summer on Depop. and it happened to me again, and like my sales have been crazy. I've been getting a ton of followers, so like it really pushes me to want to put a ton of stuff on my store. So all this stuff is going to probably be on my Depop within a week or two. If you guys see anything you want, hit me up on Instagram. It's always linked in the description. I'll leave it like down here in the video right now too. But yeah, hit me up if you guys want anything at all. I really appreciate you guys watching. This is Jackson with Loveless Vintage. Peace out.